The Dearborn Independent, October 15th, 1927, Volume 27, Number 52. Mr. Ford's page of the Dearborn Independent. The goal of life is experience. Experience is preparation. It is preparation to know the truth when we meet it. Everything that helps make a man a little freer is headed along the highway of truth. This does not mean books and ideas only. It means mechanics and commerce and science. Even the motor car is an element in the liberation of mankind and will rank higher than many a philosophy in its effect on human destiny. It is freeing more men, freeing them into more diverse regions than most book systems do. We're mixing our experiences more than ever before, which ought to result in our making swifter progress towards the twin objects of experience, truth and character. All that we are here for is to get experience, and the product of experience is character. We think we're doing a number of new things and leaving the old behind, but what we're really doing is this: we're constantly returning to the old things, bringing our increased experience with us, and discovering after all that the old things are the newest in the world. There is really nothing new, but the old is seen at new angles. The old objects are reached by new methods. The facts are approached by new generations. There is nothing new except new appreciation, new understanding, and these are results of experience, and the results of the experience can only be character. That statement by itself may have no practical bearing, but it is capable of endless application, and it is clear understanding would liberate us onto a great deal of useful knowledge. The routine of life is crushing unless we have an interpretation. In the Bible, there is a pessimist who saw the ceaseless round of life and wondered at what it meant. One generation passes away and another generation comes, but the earth abides forever. The sun also rises and the sun goes down, and has to the place where he rose. The wind goes toward the south and turns about to the north, and it continues constantly and returns again according to its circuits. All the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not full. Unto the place where the rivers come, they return again. What is the use of it all? Experience, that is the answer. One class goes out of the school of life, another class comes in. The school remains. What is the answer? Experience. That is what the school is for. Take the rivers mentioned by the pessimist. They ran into the sea, they returned into the cloud of rain, they cleansed and watered the earth. It was a ceaseless round, but it was accomplishing something. The rivers needed to run into the sea for their own cleansing. Then they came back to keep the earth fruitful. Why? That the human business of experience might keep moving on. The basic thing then are very old. Nothing ever useful passes away. If a light-headed group comes along and imagines that they have found a new morality, and if they draw on their books and plays and strange philosophies a following of other light-headed groups, serious people are inclined to believe that the old morality has passed away. The good old type of goodness, they say, is gone. It is a rather foolish position to take and causes needless worry. When the false prophets of commercial bookmaking have been forgotten, there will be enduring quality found in a straight saying like that which Irving Bachelor once made: either you have the old morality or you have none. There is not anything new in the basis of human life. The seeming newness is confined within the reactions of our own experience in learning the reality of the old. Now there is a basis, something that remains unchanged, and it is the chief object of life that we should find it. Because people do not find it in one lifetime, it has been thought that a lifetime is not the full term of school, but only a day's session. However that may be, it is perfectly clear that the highest result of life is that man should find the basic truth about things. How do we know when we have found it? How do we know when we have not found it? What should be our attitude towards the things we are doing while we're trying to find it? We shall know that we have reached truth when we are free. We shall know that we're on the right road towards truth when the things that we're doing make man a little freer than they were. We shall know whether we are on the right road by examining what our motives are. Mistakes may be committed with right motives, but the general direction is right when the motive is right. These are things that we may be perfectly sure of. These principles belong to the very basis of things. In some instances, we're doing right things in the wrong way, and because the method is wrong and the wrongness begins presently to show in wrong results, people are quick to draw the conclusion that the whole thing is wrong. They want to wipe out it all. They want to overturn all the machinery of social or political life. Well, if that were the right thing to do, then it would be the right thing to do. May we never be fearful of the cost of the right thing, but may we also remember that the cost of the right thing is not high in those values that count. It will be one of the great surprises of human experience, when the truth comes everywhere, to see how near we were to it all the time and did not recognize it. It will be a great surprise to see how little we were the changes to be made in our exterior mode of doing things.